Hey guys, it's Soggy T here, and I'd just like to say a huge thank you to all the support for the start of my channel. It's been ace to look at all the likes and all the comments you guys have been putting. It is really great and helpful for me to see. It boosts up my confidence to do YouTube, and it's making me want to do it more. And as I love making these videos and editing it, because even though it is quite long to edit, I actually do enjoy cutting it and fanning around with it and putting stupid transitions in and stupid stickers on it, because I just want to test stuff out. Also, I wanted to say, make sure you go check out yesterday's zombie video with Eve, because it is a very long video. I did put a lot of effort into it, but it's definitely worth watching. I feel it's quite entertaining, quite funny, especially at the end, because we basically failed so hard. But definitely go check that out. And also, guys, I'd love it if you commented how you think I can improve, and also what you'd like to see from me. If you want me to do certain series, certain challenges, vlogs maybe, certain games when they come out, because obviously I've only have GTA and Black Ops 3 for now, because as I said, this PS4 is relatively new to me, and after Christmas I'll definitely have a lot more games I'm going to be playing. But I just wanted to say this big thank you, because you definitely have deserved it, because you've been great, and I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I know I've just started and only 4 videos or so what in, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to try and treat this as though I'm a million videos in, and I'm as many subscribers as possible, because no matter what the subscribers are, I'm going to keep on making my videos as though I would if I was a couple of years down the line, because I'm definitely going to try and do this for as long as I can, because it's great fun, and I'm definitely enjoying it. So cheers guys. And today, as you can see, I'm on a bit of domination ground war. I'm really getting into this ground war. There's a lot more opportunities, a lot more lineups to hit clips. Probably one of my favourite game modes is Safeguard. It's because if you get the robot into their spawn, there's loads of lineups, there's loads of people coming at you from all over the place, and it's just really fun to play in my eyes. So, as you can see guys in this video, you probably see I'm improving on sniping on this game. I'm really getting into this game now. It's actually really fun to play. As you can see guys, I just got my gold camo. It's not really a big deal. I'm not too fussed about gold camos. I know a lot of people go gold camo hunting. There was only one time I really went for gold camos, which was Black Ops 2. And that was quite tedious and boring, and now I look back on it, I didn't really have much fun doing it, so I really stopped. And this game's actually really easy to get gold camos. As you'll see, the challenges aren't difficult whatsoever, especially with snipers, because there's no headshots involved. It's just one shot, one kills. So especially the Locust, it should be pretty easy. Although I don't know if you guys have been realising, the Locust does get a shit ton of hit markers, and it is extremely annoying. Why? What? Also, there's one thing I want to apologise again for, is you couldn't hear... Oh, hello. You couldn't hear Beefy's voice in the background. I don't know why that was. I need to look into my settings. Now, as I said in the last video, I was going to make a video talking about my gaming history and how I got on, eventually got to Call of Duty because I went through a lot of consoles, a lot of games before I got to this PS4 and I got to Call of Duty, because for quite a while, guys, I didn't even know what Call of Duty was. Basically, I first started off and I had the DS, and I think almost every single one of you will probably had a DS. Almost, if you ask anyone, and if they say you've had one gaming device of all time, they'll probably say on the lines of DS, Wii. Even girls got the DS, and I'm not saying that's sexist, but more boys get consoles than girls. I'm not trying to say that, because obviously there are a lot of girl gamers out there, and there's still just as good as boys at it. Now, before anyone asks, when I was playing on my DS, yes, my favourite game was Pokemon by a mile. I was pretty much a Pokemon fanatic. I just played it all the time. My favourite Pokemon was Lucario. I don't know if any of you's got Lucario, but he was really cool. He was a decent Pokemon. He wasn't like amazingly with moves. He was better than most. But it's just how he looked. And one of my first ever Pokemon episodes that I ever watched was when Ash fought the fighting gym battle, and Lucario was there, and he was just a badass in that video, I think, but to what I can remember. And ever since then, I just sort of like Lucario, and he's already stood out to me. Now, obviously, I did have Mario Kart on the DS, and as most people will have done, I did play Mario Kart loads, but I never enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed Pokemon. Obviously, I did have Mario Kart, most people did, and I just didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Pokemon. I did play it loads, and I wasn't great at gaming at the time. I literally just did it because I had nothing to do at the time, because most of the time I was out on the street and playing football, whatever, but it was definitely good fun playing Mario Kart, just not as much to me as Pokemon was. Now, after I got my DS, I suppose I got the Wii, and on the Wii, obviously Mario Kart was huge, but the Wii was more a family console, so I probably won't go into much detail about what I did on the Wii, because I didn't really do much other than play Mario Kart on it. I may have played a little bit of FIFA, but FIFA wasn't great on the Wii. And then guys, I think I got my Xbox original in between somewhere around this time. I can't really remember because this is quite a few years ago now. But I definitely had the original Xbox, and my favourite games on that were Time Splitters Future Perfect, Need for Speed Most Wanted, 2005 obviously, and Simpsons Hit and Run. Now if you've played any of those games, you will 100% agree with me, they were amazing. Now I would spend hours playing this, and this is probably, these 3 games are all in my top 5 games of all time. What the hell? Hit marker. What? There we go. Ah! And you will definitely agree with me, they are just awesome, and I actually rebought Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 on my Xbox 360. It's my last Xbox 360 game, so I've been playing that, and I just still love it to this day. The graphics are crazily good for the time it was made in like 2005. Come on guys, come on. Please give me something good. I always get loads of shit from these. Legendary, rare, anything. Come on. Oh my god! No way did I just get a legendary. Holy shit guys, what the hell? I mean, I don't know what that is, but it's a legendary. That's crazy. Oh my god guys, this is hard to talk about because it's hard to express how much I love these games. Like, they are my childhood, like my history. I will never forget them. But The Simpsons Hit and Run, I was never great at gaming at the time I was playing these games. I was never like I am now. I never really thought about how good I was. I just did it, and I just did whatever I found fun. And I actually never completed Simpsons Hit and Run because I couldn't do the last level. I was dog shit. I didn't even know what levels really were. I didn't understand it very well. All I know is that I had loads of fun playing it. And I know that I've heard from a few friends that the Simpsons games nowadays aren't very good, and they all agree with me that Simpsons Hit and Run was the shit. Now, Time Splitters Future Perfect, I don't know if many of you have had this game, but all I know is that it was just exceptional. I actually got the second one as well, and that was good, just probably for me not as good as Future Perfect. But I never got into this by myself. I never found it. As my friend across the road, well, Beefy Eve, he had it, and I used to go to his house just to play it all the time. But I was never allowed it because it was a 15, and I wasn't allowed a 15 at the time. My mum was all that anti-gun stuff and all this lot, and she'd never really wanted me to play it. But eventually one day I said, "Look, Mum, it is futuristic. It's not real. Please, Mum, I'll do anything. I really want this game. I'm coming around to my friend's house all the time just to play it. Why can't I have it?" And then she said, "Fine, you can order it." So I ordered it. And I played it, and I played it, and I played it. There was this one level right towards the end, and me and my friend, we never, ever completed it. Well, we did eventually, but it took us ages, and I didn't even know he was stuck in it, but he couldn't complete it because his TV the screen wasn't big enough for him to be able to see part of this thing that you have to, like, join these red and blue and yellow or green lines up, and I wasn't on it very long because I had the game a lot. I got the game quite a lot after Beefy did. But when I did get it, I completed it, and I was so happy because as soon as I completed that, I completed the rest of the game. And I went back to. How was that not a collapse? That's bullshit. They would lined up perfectly. This guy's coming off. So as I was saying, guys, basically I completed it, and then I was so happy. I went straight into the morning to go call Ethan before he went to school, just to go scream at him and how I completed it. And as soon as he opens that door, I look at him and he starts smiling to me, and I start smiling to him, and we both say at the identical same time, "I completed Time Splitters," and we scream at each other in the middle of the street. His open door, and oh, it was amazing, and we were just so happy, and the whole Well, I mean, it's what we basically talked about 90% of the time anyway, but all the way coming home and at school, we were just talking about how amazing it was. And even then, we never stopped playing it with each other. We used to like going in custom games and versing all the bot AIs and all that, because it was just the funnest thing ever. And I remember probably my favourite character was the robot. I don't know why at the time it was the robot, because probably now I'd probably choose a different character, because there were some very interesting characters in that, because it was like a spoof first-person shooter. Anyway, after I got the Xbox original, I started seeing adverts for the 360, and I had no idea what the 360 was at the time. And then I saw the first advert I ever saw for the 360 was Viva Pinata. Now, if any of you have heard this game, it is shit, but I saw it on the advertising, and then I was just like, oh, I could probably get this game. And then it said Xbox 360, and I had no idea what this Xbox 360 was. And I researched into it, and then I decided for Christmas or birthday, whichever one it was, I'm going to get the Xbox 360. So I get the Xbox 360, and I get it in a bundle with Halo 3 and a couple, Halo 3 and Halo Wars and Forza Motorsport 2. That's how long ago I got the Xbox 360. And I played Halo 3 for ages and ages and ages. I wasn't as keen on Halo Wars as I was on Halo 3, because Halo 3 was first-person shooter and Halo Wars was a bit too tactical, and I was only young when I had these games, so I didn't really understand the concept of Halo Wars. And I was a beast at Halo 3. I completed the campaign on Legendary. I was just playing and playing and playing it. I used to replay the campaign, and it was just, amazing to me, because I had no idea what the story was about. Then I started seeing adverts for Halo Reach, and I get Halo Reach, and I play the campaign, again, complete that, and then my friends started to get 360, and then we got online. Now, if you didn't know, Halo Reach, if you complete the campaign, you never really get past the Warrant Officer Grade 3, so I had no idea about all these other rank systems. And we used to play multiplayer pretty much every night, apart from when we went out footballing. So we used to football and probably come in and play Halo Reach, or if it was wet, just Halo Reach all night. We were just playing multiplayer. And then I started playing with a lot more people online that I just met, and started talking to them, and started drifting away from my primary school friends. And I had this certain group, and I remember I met a guy called Surge4444, maybe? Something on those lines. And we and another group of us, we used to play every night, and we used to go ham on it. And I was always amazing, and I don't want to be brag because it was true. I was always amazing at Halo Reach multiplayer. And eventually I started going back to my primary school friends and playing with them more. And again, I was always, and again, I don't want to brag, although it sounds like I was always miles better than all of them. And I was just the SWAT master, and I started getting through ranks, I started getting really cool armor, I started to play it, and I started to realise what I was doing, I started to play it more tactically, we used to play a lot of Infection. I think that's probably one of the most popular game modes, and SWAT was definitely my favourite game mode. And then, I think I finished off, I'm currently Hero on it. I don't play anymore because obviously I'm on PS4 and I don't have Xbox 360 online anymore, and all my friends are on next gen, one of the other consoles. But I do miss that game. I also miss the custom games, because we play custom games even more than we played multiplayer, because the custom games was just insane on that game. If anyone ever had it, you will admit to me that I personally think it was amazing. Although I know a lot of Halo fanatics that absolutely hate it, but that's just my personal opinion. And I started going around to one of my friend's house, and we started to used to play World at War. World at War Zombies in particular, and I still didn't know what COD was at this point, and we started playing it, and I was just like, oh, this Zombies thing's really cool, and we only used to get to like round 10, I mean, we only discovered the health door like after 10 times of playing it. Like, I wasn't great at it whatsoever, so I was begging my parents to let me get it, and my mum was just like, no, it's about real life wars, it's sick, it's just not right. And I think that took me a whole year before I got it, and the only reason I started getting COD was because Halo 4 came out, and I pre-ordered it, and I started playing it, and I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really like Halo 4, and then I downloaded multiplayer, see if that was any better than the campaign, and it didn't work. So I was distraught. So my dad took me straight down to Tesco, and we swapped it back in for Black Ops 2, because that was the only other game there that was really worth getting. And that's how my COD career started, and then instantly I was playing, but I was always a fan of snipers, never knew anything about clans whatsoever. But, and then I started getting into trick shotting, feeding, and started joining clans, and that's what led me here today. And the reason I have a PS4 is because my parents said they would. I looked at loads of reviews on the Xbox One, and I believe the PS4 was better. I have more friends from my new school now at secondary school that played it. And my best friend, Eve, who I never had the same console with at primary school, is getting a PS4. So I just said, yeah, well, I'll get a PS4. And that is basically my whole history of games. I know this is quite strange pattern. I mean, not many people I can imagine have gone from Halo to Sniping or Call of Duty, from Xbox 360 to PS4. But I was never simple, and I never rushed into many games, consoles, or I never judged another game because I played one and then never played it. I was never one of those, oh, I play cards and I hate Halo, or I play Halo so I hate COD. I play Forza, so Gran Turismo is crap. It's all to me is, if I enjoy playing it, then it's a good game, and that's basically why I play games. Bullshit hit marker. So I'm probably gonna end it here, guys. It's been quite a long video, probably quite interesting. I feel maybe you didn't, but comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and definitely like or dislike if you didn't really enjoy it. I don't know, whatever you feel you need to put. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.